We're here today to talk about a new book called Leadership Charisma. Now, first of all, who is this book for?
The book's really for anyone that is in management, works with people, manages people. Really could be for business people, or it could be for non-business people like athletes. It could be the coaches of the athletes. It could be for the teachers with their students. Anybody has a responsibility for people under their tutelage, under their leadership.
Now, isn't it true that charisma is something that you're born with? You either have it or you don't. Now, you say in the book that anyone can become a charismatic leader.
You know, people say that all the time. They say it's something that you either have or you don't have, but we've been looking at this topic for a couple of years in preparation for the book, and what became really clear is charisma is like beauty. It's in the eye of the beholder. So if I think you're charismatic, then for me you are. So everything that I do or everything that you do contributes or subtracts from charisma. So if I can figure out what it is that you'd like me to do that would be appealing to you, well then I can become more charismatic for you.
Now, in the book, you say that self-confidence is critical to charisma. Why is that?
Well, self-confidence is the number one ingredient of charisma. If you don't have self-confidence, you're not going to have a charismatic personality. You know, would you follow someone that says that they're going to go out and lose a ball game? You know, would you follow someone that said, hey, I'm going to go jump off this bridge and I don't live anymore? So self-confidence is the most important thing you have to be charismatic.
Now, in the book, you have a very specific description of a definition of leadership charisma. Now, please tell me a little bit about that description.
Yeah, we wanted to write a book for business people who are interested in raising the results in their company. I'm not talking about people who want to become charismatic for their egos. So we had to define charisma in a very commercial way. And we defined it as a quality that leaders can develop whereby they imbue into the people that work for them an enthusiasm and an energy and an interest in doing their work at a level that they're even prepared to invest their own time in it. Because people like that produce superior results for their leaders.
You say your research was conducted on more than 40,000 leaders worldwide. Now, how did you do that?
Well, we have an online competency leadership assessment system, and we actually do leadership competencies on over 1 million people worldwide in 120 countries. And we're able to use that system, and using that system, we've been able to actually test 40,000 leaders worldwide to see what they really have in their behavior that makes them charismatic.
What exactly did the research tell you about leadership charisma?
It's all about people. If your focus is on me and what I want to achieve and my interests, well then automatically I'm going to find you charismatic. Now, if you're all about me and you're trying to help me achieve what I want to achieve, well hell, I'm going to try and help you get what you want to get from me. So it's all about focus on the people and their needs and their wants.
Now, what did the research tell you about body language and the effect it has on a leader's charisma? How does body language affect a leader's charisma?
Well, body language is very, very important. It's part of being charismatic. You know, when you look at people and you shake hands with someone, if in the event they're not looking you in the eye, what do you normally think of? What's your subconscious tell you? That person might not have really a very positive outlook on life. They might be somewhat negative in relationship to life. So what we've been able to do through our research is be able to identify a number of body language moves that are very, very important that we've seen charismatic leaders have and they possess and they use that really has been beneficial to them in shaping their entire life and their entire business world.
This book offers a leadership online charismatic assessment, and it comes free with the book. How do you access that, and what exactly is it going to tell you?
Well, it's very easy. Open up the first page of the book and it tells you how you can get this assessment. It takes about 15 minutes online. And as you say, it doesn't cost a cent. It's covered in the cost of the book. But what's important is it tells you what are the things that charismatic leaders do that you're already doing, because you want to keep doing those. But just as importantly, it says, hey, here are some of the behaviors that the most charismatic leaders do display, but you need to develop them. So they say you can't manage what you cannot measure. First step we recommend to people is that they measure how charismatic they are right now. And that's what the assessment is for.
And build on that.
And build on that, exactly.
Well, thanks so much for being here with us today. Now everybody needs to go out and buy Leadership Charisma and learn some leadership charisma for themselves.